to another Bible Bite, Compliments of Heaven4sure. These Christian Living Bible Bites are published every Wednesday and are available wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Peter Ramsey, and I want to share a little insight from the Word of God with you. Today's Bible Bite is entitled, The Danger of Arrogant Planning and the Busy Life. Often, we are overwhelmed by all that we plan to do and hope to accomplish. We complain that we are so busy. Have you ever reflected on your incredibly busy life and wondered if there might be a shade of ungodly arrogance tainting all your plans? The Apostle James has a lot to say about humility and arrogance. Consider James chapter 4, verse 13 through 17. Come now, you who say, today or tomorrow we will go into such and such a town and spend a year there and trade and make profit, yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we will live and do this or that. As it is, you boast in your arrogance. All such boasting is evil. So, whoever knows the right thing to do and fails to do it, for him it is sin. Yes, that's James chapter 4, verses 13 through 17. Tolerate the hyperbolic drama for a moment. Next week, I'm heading south for a vacation. In 2 months, I plan to start my Cornell off-campus non-credit course on waterfowl ornithology. I'm into ducks, piping plovers, and cormorants. It's a bit of a hobby, but I'm increasingly finding myself running out of spare time. Everywhere I look, there seems to be something screaming for my attention. There is a great need in our city for solid leadership, and I feel compelled to run for the mayor's position in the upcoming civic election. Yes, I realize I'm trying to juggle a lot of plates. My term on the Citizens for Social Development Board will last 5 years with an opportunity to serve a second term. I'm just run off my feet. Our architect, after nearly a year of work, wants me to review the plans for our new home tonight. Hopefully, we'll be turning the sod within 3 months. And then it will be the arduous process of selecting finishes and furniture and fixtures. After I return from my business trip to Dubai, I hope to organize a neighborhood meeting to start developing a long-range plan for a green space bird habitat. I could almost have an anxiety attack just thinking about all I have to do. A voice. Oops, the cloud was lifted today. Pack up and clear out. It's time to move on. Busy person? What? What are you talking about? Are you kidding? What about my plans? A voice. Oh, you aren't familiar with that Old Testament story? Now, to be sure, the busy person was not one of the Israelites journeying through the wilderness in Moses' day. After Moses led the children of Israel out of bondage, they journeyed for 40 years before they arrived at their destination. Yes, millions of them were living in one huge camp with their families and all their belongings. At the center of the camp was their place of worship, the tabernacle. God was leading them through the wilderness. He sent a cloud down over the tabernacle during the daytime and a fire above it during the night. Here is how it worked, according to Exodus chapter 40, verses 36 and 37. Whenever the cloud was taken up from above the tabernacle, the children of Israel would go onward in all their journeys. But if the cloud was not taken up, then they did not journey till the day that it was taken up. Exodus 40, verses 36 and 37. Moses, this is ridiculous. How can I make any concrete plans? I am one of those people who like to have all the bases covered. I need predictability and stability. I plan ahead. This cloud thing, well, I can't settle down at all. I never know when I set up my tent and drive down the pegs whether I'm here just overnight, for a week, or a year. Do you expect me to get up every morning and look towards the tabernacle to see if the cloud is down or up and organize my day accordingly? This is crazy, man. I think Moses would say, yes, that's the way the Lord wants it. We are dependent upon Him for guidance. We are on a journey. We are not wilderness residents. We are just campers, passing through as the Lord directs our steps. We are not self-sufficient, nor should we be arrogant, thinking we control time and events. God does. Don't pound your tent pegs in too far, because you might be pulling them up tomorrow and moving on. Does God still expect us to live that way today? Paul said, we walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5, verse 7. Don't you think that should characterize our approach today as well? James condemns those who make plans for the future independently and without the Lord's guidance. That's what we read in James chapter 4. Peter referred to Christians not as residents, but as travelers and pilgrims. Paul cautioned Timothy against getting entangled in the affairs of this life. The next 24-hour period is not mine automatically. I will have it only if God, who owns it, chooses in grace to give me another day. Someone has said, we are like a vanishing mist unless the eternal God establishes us. One of these days, each of us will receive the individual order to pack up. Your time here in this wilderness is coming to an end far sooner than you anticipated. Set your house in order, pack up. Well, it could come in the form of a diagnosis, or no notice at all. Will we act in disbelief and dismay, as if we controlled the future, and yes, as if the future needed us? A hint of arrogance lurking in the chambers of the human heart, I think. The other reality for you, dear child of God, is that we may receive the collective order, come up. May we live in sight of these two realities. My prayerful attitude should be something like this. Lord, today I look to you for direction. I confess my arrogance in forging ahead with my plans as if I were my own God. I am humbled to remember that I have no idea what today or tomorrow has in store for me. As Psalm 31 verse 15 acknowledges, my times are in your hands. Lead me, Lord. I will follow. Help me to be completely wrapped up in the things that are significant for eternity, and to be untangled from the affairs of this life that fall outside of the scope of your purposes for me. Unravel the strings that hold me back from serving you more. Help me to live more for the ultimate and less for the immediate. Thank you for listening. If you know others who may benefit from these weekly Bible Bites, be sure to share it with them. And as always, walk carefully and closely with the Lord